Okay, so I have to say, this book, Keeping Your Secret by Sarah Nichols, 10 out of 10, would read again. I read this book in 3 days after I checked it out of my school library, which I was kind of surprised that they had because it had some little sexual scenes in it. But they do, which so that's awesome. And they had a bunch of authors come over to my school, and I was like, oh look, there's a gay book. And I was like really excited, though I didn't have it or hadn't read it. So I actually met Sarah, I didn't really know what to say though, when I met her for a brief time, and then I got this book like a week later, or 2 weeks later. Anyhow, to the book though. The main thing I love about it is that it has the perspective of the two main characters, Courtney and Rhea. And one is in the closet, which is Courtney, and she's not even really out to herself, doesn't really know of her sexuality either. As she discovers throughout the book, she actually is gay. And then Rhea, who's openly bi, just accepted herself since she could remember, and so is her family. So two complete opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to being out, and so it's cool to see how that clashes in their relationship, and also like reminds me of like stuff that's happened to me, and made me like reminisce and feel happy, grateful, and then sad and anxious in some parts of the book, because like I related a lot with both of the characters, and it helped remind me of back when I was in the closet and didn't accept or come out to myself, as well as where Rhea's at, where she's like openly gay to everyone, to herself, and it's like no big deal to her. So I love that a lot. Back to the sexual scenes in the book, there's like a couple like making a little horny, but I'm glad that they had a school even with that though, because this book is really good. Like if you're gay, just like helps you remember of think about what it's like to be in the closet, and like if you're in a relationship and the other person is as out as you. Just read this book. Like it's really good, and if you're gay, you'll love it even more because you'll be able to relate to some of it. But even if you're straight, like it's still a really good book. I recommend it to everybody. It gives perspective, and that's the biggest thing I got out of this book. I wish I could keep it, but I have to turn it back in the library now. That's my review. Goodbye.